All right, ladies. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for jumping on this call. If this is your first time hearing anything about this opportunity, I want to say kudos to you for just being open-minded in the first place, hearing it out. If you're like, what is this even all about? What is my friend making me listen to? You're going to thank them later. So um, truly what I just ask of you is to just try and keep, an open mind throughout the whole entire time that we go through this. I'm going to go through it as quickly as possible. I'm going to kind of talk about what my experience has been, what this opportunity could mean for you. But there's so many, misconceptions of, what this business is. I know I had every single objection even possible when it came to joining the business. So I'm going to go through some of the most, common objections, but also about the opportunity. So my name's Kristen. I'm a founder for Monat. I started in August of 2018 with the company. Denise, who is on this call, brought me in. She has been in it a year longer. She is a director in the company. So she is 2 promotions away from the very, very top, pretty much 1 promotion. Probably going to be hitting that other promotion this month. So she is our fearless leader, and we are really, really lucky to be able to all work together. We have an amazing team. So to kind of just get started on what this opportunity even is, what we actually do, we are beauty influencers, essentially. So we work for a natural-based skin and hair care company. We're most well known for our hair care, which our skincare launched in September of this year. But if you ask Siri, we are the fastest growing hair care company in the nation. This year alone, we've done over $1 billion in revenue, which is incredible. We have over 1 million customers. So the reason why our company is growing so fast, the reason why, we've done over $1 billion in revenue just this year alone is because our products are that good. But what we essentially do as market partners is we are essentially social selling. So what we don't realize is in our day-to-day life, everyone is selling something, whether you are selling your ideas, whether you are selling your friend to go to see this Brad Pitt movie with you, whether you are selling, your friend to go use the ClassPass app because it got you a discount. Whatever your conversations are, we are selling all the time through social selling, talking about things, making recommendations. So what this opportunity is we are essentially just talking about hair care and skincare products that we love, that we're obsessed with, that actually work. And we're just spreading the word. So when we spread the word, the products are essentially selling themselves. We completely train you on how to spread the word, how to use your social media as a huge tool. And then once people get hooked on the products, they're essentially selling for you, because not only are the results going to be noticeable, people complimenting them on their hair, their skin, now they're also bragging about it. You have to check out these products. They're amazing, and sending people to you. Denise, I don't know if you can, but if you can you put everyone on mute just in case? So we're social selling. Same thing as if you post that new Irish cream cold brew. It's so good. Put it on your Instagram. Now all your friends are getting it. That's social selling. So it's the same exact thing. We use attraction marketing to bring people in onto our social media pages, keep them there. This is all something we thoroughly train on. There's a lot of people who come into this company who have less than 200 followers. We also have huge influencers in this company that have over 3 million followers. So before you count yourself out because you have too little followers, too big of followers, or you're not really into social media, we train you completely thoroughly, and we have people of all walks of life who are in this company. So we do all of this through our personalized website. So let's say, my girlfriend wants to try out the product. She's like, wow, your hair looks amazing. I'm going to send her my direct website link. We don't hold inventory, nothing like that. There's also no minimums, no requirements, no monthly fees, nothing like that, which I know is very common usually in network marketing companies. We do not have any requirements. However, if you do want to be successful, I just want to throw it on the table. It is hard work. You have to work for it. You have to show up. You have to be consistent, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But what we're looking for, we are looking for people with like-minded mindsets, with a hustle mentality, who are motivated, consistent, coachable, and down for the grind of this business. The rewards are absolutely endless once you join, and if you are consistent, but you have to show up in order to be successful. So before you disqualify yourself, you do not have to be a specific age. You do not have to have a strong social media following. You don't have to have social media skills. You do not have to post against your brand. So this is a huge one. A lot of people, Denise included, are skeptical to join this company because, you know, they already have a strong brand on their social media. I, for one, didn't really have a brand, didn't even really know what that meant. This company trained me on that. But you don't have to post any specific way. If you have people that you know of that are in this business, you don't have to do the business their way. Everyone does their business their own way. It is your business. I don't want to get into the weeds with you on that, but I do always like to touch on that. You also don't have to be familiar with the beauty industry. You don't have to have amazing hair or skin because the products will take care of that for you. And you do not have to be a socialite. So you don't have to know a million people. You just have to be willing to show up, be coachable. And again, consistency is what's going to win at the end of the day. So you also don't have to have an endless amount of time. This business will actually buy you back time, and I'll get into that more later. And you don't have to be good at sales. So this is actually my favorite reason when people say that they aren't sure if they want to join the business, they're not a salesperson. That is pretty much the opposite of what I feel that we do. Like I said in the beginning, our job is just to spread awareness through conversations. And on day one, we put a very strong focus on, you know, anyone who comes in this business, removing emotional attachment, because we don't ever want to feel like we need the customer or we need someone to buy our products. We're offering incredible products and they need us. We are helping people with their insecurities of their hair. If someone is balding, things that they might not have ever thought were possible for themselves, we're able to help them fix those things. We're also able to help, you know, women and men with their financial, you know, needs, with their goals in life, huge whys that we are accomplishing through this business. So you don't have to be good at anything. You are trained. And it's just conversations. I don't like to think about this job as sales at all. So again, as we go through this, keep an open mind. It's the only way new things can get in. But just a little bit about our company. So our company is called Modern Nature. You might have heard of it, Monate also for short. About the company, it was founded by a family in Miami, Florida. All of our products are scientifically proven and backed. They're also Leaping Bunny approved, which is very hard to get approved for beauty products. So that is always a cool point I like to go over. And we've been in business for 5 years. November was our 5-year anniversary. And we have over $1 billion in revenue just this year. I know I'm going a little bit fast, so if you have questions throughout this, make sure you throw it in the Zoom chat. You can also write them down into your girlfriend or boyfriend, whoever brought you onto this call. They'll be definitely go over them with you after. But we've been open since, we've been in business for 5 years. And in the 2019, it's been the biggest year yet. We launched skincare. And what's wild about us launching skincare is we sold over $4 million in only 36 hours of us launching our skincare. Our skincare actually went viral. We're already in Glamour magazine calling it better than Botox. But why our skincare had such a huge launch is because people trust our products. And again, they're that good. So I thought that was, absolutely mind blowing when that happened. We also are open in 5 different countries. So the 5 countries that we're open in is obviously the United States, Canada, Ireland, Poland, and then the UK. So we just opened in Ireland and Poland this past September when we did our skincare launch. But I don't know if you're familiar with this quote from Forbes. The best time to actually join a business is when it's in the midst of global expansion and a new product launch. So we are doing that. We're constantly launching new products. We're constantly growing. And we're actually expected in the next 5 years to be worth over $1 trillion as a company, which is incredible. I already mentioned we have over 1 million customers, but we also have hair care, skin care. We had a CBD line that was exclusive for the holidays, and we have a pet line. So there's literally something for everyone. It's not just hair care products for women, men as well. Helping them with their needs. Something else I like to go over is our company is so huge on giving back. We have an incredible gratitude program that has donated just this year alone over $1.5 million. So I think that's really cool because, I think it's special to have a company that actually cares not just about its own gains, but, giving back to others as well. And then this year, just another fun fact, we've paid out already over $70 million in commission. So that probably raises, the question, how are we able to pay, these beauty film influencers so much money? What's the catch? So the catch, and you can kind of see on the left side, I have these are my story highlights of just my last year in the business. But the catch is Monat doesn't use, they're geniuses if you ask me, they don't use magazines. Magazines come to us asking if they can feature us. They don't use billboards. They're not paying for all these huge advertisements, commercials, nothing like that. There is no middleman. So they're able to pay us, which is absolutely incredible. Top notch, but other benefits other than monetary value in this company, and this is the biggest benefit for me, is you are able to create an impact. This business will give you purpose. You don't have to be passionate about skincare. You don't have to be passionate about hair care. I sure as heck was not before this business. I unfortunately was using whatever my stylist recommended me or whatever had the best reviews on Amazon, which was not always the best. But this business taught me so much, not only about the beauty industry, but it gave me a voice to be able to help others in a way that I wasn't even expecting this company to give me. I've also made incredible connections. You'll make incredible connections. I remember when I was talking to Denise about this opportunity, she told me, you're going to make best friends with people across the country that you've never talked to. If you look to the left, this is Dahlia. She's in California. She's one of my girls. There's Denise hugging Becky. She told me we were going to make friends with people across the country that we never spoke to. And I was like, there is no way that I'm going to be talking to people that I don't know. I have enough friends. I'm good. And yeah, that's not the case. You will make the most incredible connections, people that will inspire you, that will help you outside of this business. And then it's going to also help you rekindle old connections. It's going to break you out of your shell. And I wasn't expecting that at all. So that is a huge, huge benefit. Network opportunities brought to your life outside of Monat. Great skin, great hair, obviously, huge income opportunity. We've been open 5 years. Remember, I just said that. And we already have over 25 market partners that have been indicted in the $1 million club in this business. We have people in the $5 million club, made over $5 million in this business. That is insane, but already over 25 millionaires because of Monat. So there is also a founder's opportunity. So this I'm going to spend a little bit of time on. This should be a huge, huge focus, I think, for you as considering this opportunity. The founder's opportunity, which I'm sure you've seen somewhere floating around online, is the biggest reason why people are joining this opportunity right now. Okay, so what the founder's opportunity is the company has opened up this year in year 5, which is pretty much an unheard of, a pool of money where they are paying out anyone who is qualified as founder a quarterly sum. Anyone that is in that pool, they will get paid out quarterly, a share's worth. Okay, so if you enroll this month, this is the last month, those shares are gone after this month, but if you enroll this month, you have 1 year to qualify as founder. And when you qualify as founder, you'll get 1 share, and that share's worth is going to be paid out quarterly. And each quarter, as the company grows, that share will grow. Okay, so the company is growing astronomically. This founder's share's worth is just free money, free residual income that will be paid out to you quarterly, which is absolutely insane. So this is a huge, huge benefit of joining this month, and a reason why you wouldn't want to wait till next month, the month after. If you want into this opportunity, I promise you the time is now. So it goes into a pool, it's paid out quarterly. next question that's probably on your mind, how do I qualify to be a founder after I enroll? You have 1 year to hit the 6th rank in the product, in the company. Some people hit it in 2 months. Some people hit it in 5 months. It personally took me 10 months to hit it. I have a full-time job. I also own an e-commerce store on the side. This is my 3rd side hustle that I put a lot of time into, but it did take me 10 months. So you have 1 full year. And you have all of the tools. So our system, and I can't stress this enough, in our business is so duplicatable. It is easy. All you have to do is follow the systems, follow the duplicatable path for success, and you're going to find success in this business. All you have to do is show up, press play, train yourself, and actually do the work. Okay. Something else I really love about this company is they're constantly throwing out incentives. In the last 15 months that I've been working with the company, they've thrown out Nashville, Vegas 2 times, Bora Bora. We're going to Grand Cayman in February. We just got back from Cancun, Mexico. And when they give us these traveling opportunities, they say, hey, if you do this, you get to go and do this. And if you really want to work hard, you can bring a +1 as well. So it's a very family-oriented company where they always include option to bring your +1, which I love. And then we have a free car program where you get your Cadillac at your 6th promotion, which is also when you're named founder. And then a huge, huge benefit in addition to all of those things is going to be the personal development that comes along the way with this company. So going to transition, let's talk products. And I'm gonna go through these quickly. We are the only anti-aging hair care line on the market. They're natural based, vegan, no harsh chemicals, they're gluten-free. Everything is based out of essential oils. What our products are actually doing is it's penetrating your hair at a cellular level, penetrating the cortex, and it's reversing damage from the inside out. All of our products are very specific to hair type, and they promote healthy hair and healthy growth. They are safe for extensions. I know that's a huge question for all my Vegas girls. A lot of girls wearing extensions until they use our products. Now they don't need them. This is Becky on the right side. She's been in this business for a year. She has great hair. I love this. And there's no extensions there. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, actually, let me go back for you. You can look at this because I kind of zoomed through it. But this is the basis of our hair care products. And then to move on to skincare, also an anti-aging line, also no harsh chemicals, gluten-free. That is a huge, huge standard for our company. We had, this is actually not updated, but when we first launched our skincare, our eye cream went viral, sold out almost immediately, and we had over 35,000 people on our wait list to get that eye cream. We restocked, so they are good to go now. We also had a CBD line, which is amazing, but our skincare is proven to reduce fine lines and wrinkles by 15%, reduce dark spots, make your skin more radiant. Lots of cool information there. If you want to take a look at actual results, you can take a look at #Monate Skincare or #Monate before and after on Instagram, and you're going to see a ton of amazing, amazing results. Okay, so I like to touch on this because the beauty industry does not have to be your passion. Denise, who brought me into this business, she was a creative art director in New York City. We were girlfriends in college. This is about the last thing I ever would have imagined her to do. And this was the last thing she imagined I would do. So she didn't even reach out to me and tell me about the opportunity because she's like, I don't know if Kristen would be interested, but I was. So she was an art director in New York City. She now does this full time. I still have my full-time job where I work for a residential solar company. I also have a women's boutique. So again, there's people of all walks of life. You have no idea, what someone may or may not be interested in, including yourself. Maybe you thought to yourself, you wouldn't be interested in this. You're not into beauty, skincare. Neither was I, but I am now. But something I like to touch on is your passion doesn't have to be shampoo. Making an impact, helping people. Who doesn't like to do that? That is what my passion is. You're helping people overcome insecurities. You're helping people feel more confident. You're helping people hit financial goals in this business. If you have any concerns about what would people think, this is so different, this is so out of my comfort zone, something I always like to say, their opinions don't pay your bills. So don't waste time thinking about what people think. This opportunity is too good. The products are too good. No one has to live your life every day but you. Okay, so again, if you are, confident in, yourself, if you believe in yourself, if you don't believe in yourself, this business will teach you how to have that self-belief. It will teach you how to be successful, and it will give you a community that I can't even begin to describe, that I didn't even know that I needed. That is so empowering and so uplifting. So some common misconceptions about the business. Is this a pyramid scheme? This is one of my favorites. This is actually I'm hearing this less and less as the years go by, because I feel like network marketing is the future. It's becoming more and more obvious. But for anybody who isn't educated on what a pyramid scheme actually is, pyramid schemes are actually illegal. And no, this business is not a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes don't offer products. We obviously offer products, but we also can't just sit back and do nothing. Pyramid schemes, only the person at the top of the pyramid is making money. I can make more money than Denise at any given time. She can make more money than me. This business isn't set up to be competitive with each other. It's set up to uplift each other, but you're never stuck under anyone. You can hit a higher promotion than the person that brought you into the business at any time, which I really liked, because you don't ever feel like there's a limit. So I feel that corporate life, there's a limit. You're pretty much always going to be stuck under the CEO unless you have some crazy connects, and you always have an income cap. With this opportunity, there is no income cap. And we also have a 30-day return policy with both the business kits and as well as being a customer. So you're never locked into anything. There is no scheme. Okay, so anybody that says this is a pyramid scheme, they don't even know what that is defined as 9 times out of 10. If you've seen a negative review, I'd like to remind you that our company has over 1 million customers. So obviously you can't keep everyone happy, but our products are very specific to hair type. So when I first joined the company, I wanted to look into, what are these negative reviews about? Is there a lot? Is there not? And there wasn't. We actually have less than a 1% return rate, which I think is incredible for a company of our size. But what I did find is market partners, which would be you and I, are pretty much the customer service. So if I'm a market partner that didn't really, take the time to train myself, to follow the duplicatable system, to watch the training videos, to listen, to actually be coachable, and then I just, send my mom some Renew shampoo, which has the most oils in it, and she already has an oily scalp, she's going to be walking around with an oily head, and she ain't going to be too happy with the products, right? So our products are very specific to hair type. All of that training is provided, and your mentor that brings you in walks you through all of that when you come in. But something else that I think is funny is with online sales, a lot of the times people just, the first thing you want to look at is reviews, right? And if you're walking down the aisle at Target, are you looking at reviews? Probably not, right? You're not throwing into the cart your Pantene and be like, let me Google this. But you probably should, because Pantene is terrible. So if you're using that, please throw that away right now. It's actually waxing your hair, which I didn't find out until after I joined this company. It's coating your hair with wax. You're melting it in when you use your hot tools, and it's destroying your hair, which I had no idea. There has been a time in my life I used Pantene. So you learn all kinds of things, but we have real results. You're going to experience your results with our products, usually in the first 1 to 6 washes. They're actually mind-blowing. If you check out this hashtag that I mentioned before, hashtag Monet before and after, ask the girl or the boy that brought you onto this call, what has your experience been? Ask them for screenshots. We all take our own before and afters because we want to compare. I actually personally was like, I don't really see it. When I compared my results side by side, I was like, holy moly, along with the rest of my family. So if you are trying the products, make sure you take your photos as well. But like I mentioned earlier, when you try these products, when your friends try these products, when your family is trying these products, it spreads like wildfire because they are that good. There's so many times that I'll have a family member who never thought they could grow their hair past their shoulders, or they have a balding spot and now it is completely covered. And guess what? Now they're telling people, now people are noticing, and it's bringing more people to me. So it makes our job pretty easy. Okay, let's move on. So some other common thoughts. I have this quote over on the side. I'm just going to touch on it. We're almost done. I'm going to wrap this up. But if you have listened to this, if you think that this is going to be anything that you are potentially interested in, Denise, do you have access to mute everyone? I hear some background noise. If you think this is something that you're potentially interested in, the first thing I want to say, hold on, this is super distracting.
You can do it, Chris. It won't let me do it anymore.
Okay. Got it. Okay. So the first thing I want to say is, if this is something you think that you're potentially interested in, it is normal, and it wouldn't be normal if you weren't like, what is this? I'm not sure. I don't know. And anything that makes you uncomfortable, anything you are fearful of, that is usually what I would always recommend, and most people recommend to dive into, because when you're most uncomfortable is when you're going to experience the most growth. Okay, so this wouldn't be as big of a company if this wasn't actually beneficial, if this wasn't actually bringing people a ton of value, if it wasn't actually repairing hair, repairing skin. Okay, so you're going to have to push past your fears. You have to fail over and over again and make a habit of doing things you're not so comfy doing. You're going to have to let go of the old limiting beliefs and cling to your decisions to create the life you desire, like your life depends on it. Because guess what? Your life does depend on it. So there are 12 days left of this decade. If you have been thinking about, you want a change, you want something new, you want a community, you want more monetary value, another stream of income, if you've thought any of those thoughts, I'm telling you, give yourself a shot with this opportunity, and you will thank the person that brought you onto this call later. If you don't like it, if you don't like the business for any reason, which I can almost guarantee you will, but say you didn't, you have 30 days to be like, you know what, never mind. It's okay. I'm not into it. But I'm telling you, this business is so beyond worth it. If I had sat here and listed all of the things and all of the value it has brought me, we'd be sitting here for hours. So I'm not going to do that to you. But I will talk about one of the biggest things that made me hesitant to join this business, and that was time. I already mentioned that I had a full-time job. I still have a full-time job. I had an e-commerce store, and I wasn't sure if this was something that I would be able to manage into my day-to-day life. I travel all the time. I'm with my family a lot. But what I will say, you can work as much or as little as you want. If you want to make $5,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $50,000 a month, you can do that, but you have to work really hard at this opportunity. If you want to make $500 a month, you need at least an hour a day, whether that's 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at night, an hour in the morning, an hour at night. If you want success, you do have to show up consistently. But when you show up, what happens? All of a sudden, you're bringing in all of this extra stream of income, which allows you to cut out other things in your life that maybe you didn't want to do. Maybe you have a third job, a second job where you're, let's just say, bartending, that you might not want to be doing. Maybe you do want to be doing it. Whatever it is, this opportunity is going to allow you to cut it out, whatever it is that you don't want to do, and buy you back your time. So for example, because of this opportunity, my full-time job has now moved me into a remote position. They saw me doing these Zoom calls all the time. They were like, hey, we want you to be a trainer on Zoom calls for us too. Like, what? That door opened because of this, nothing I was ever expecting. So because of that, now I am able to sit at home. I'm in Florida right now with my family. I live in Chicago. I get to be in Florida for the next 30 days because of this opportunity. Denise, who is working full-time in New York, making less than $100,000 a year. Sorry, just there we go. But now she's making way over $100,000 a year. She got to be in Turkey with her family for the past month. So it truly does bring you so much. I'm sorry, that just came out. But she is crushing it now. Consistency is important, but you get what you put in. So whatever you want to make of this opportunity is what you will get out. The next thing I want to talk about is my network is small. I don't know that many people. I don't know if I'll be good at this. I don't have enough followers. It's not about your follower account. It's about if you are coachable and if you are willing to talk. You just have to talk to people and spread the word. And you want to think about this. If you meet, Sally at the gym, it's not just your network. It's also Sally's network. Let's say, Sally doesn't join the business. Now you have her mom, her friend, her boyfriend, all of her friends. You have all of there are millions of people in this world. And it's not just the United States. We're in multiple countries. So we have a huge, huge network, and the company is just starting out. So it is groundbreaking. I want to try the products first. That's something that I said. I was like, I want to try them. Let's see if I like them. You have 30 days to try out the products. Make sure you like them so you're able to try the business and the product simultaneously, which is awesome. You do get a business kit when you join, which obviously you can't represent something that you weren't obsessed with yourself. Your business kit is a employee, a 1099 write-off. You are a 1099 employee, so this is a real job. It is what you make of it, but just like a 1099 employee, you can write off your business kit or anything you decide to get with the business. This business kit, it also comes with your license to sell. It comes with a back office, your personalized website. Other common thoughts, I don't know if I'm too old, I'm too young. We have an 18-year-old, we literally should just hit director, who is making well over $25,000 a month. We have, women of all ages. We have, women in their upper 50s, even older. So do not count yourself out because of that. I don't want to be a boss. I don't want to be stuck under the person bringing me in. You're never stuck under anyone, and I don't want a boss. You are your own boss. Okay. So you're the person bringing you in. They are here to mentor you, but it's up to you to do with this business what you are going to make of it. So you are provided all of the tools, all of the systems, but it's up to you. You are your own boss. So another common thought, I'm traveling now. I don't know if this is the right timing. Going back to the founder's opportunity, this is the last month for you to enroll in order to be able to qualify as founder within the next year. So if you want that residual income, which is a lot of money, it's going to be a lot of money for life, I highly, highly suggest, if someone's going to tell you, would you like a share of $1 billion company? If they told you this about Apple years ago, would you have said yes? So I just wanted to leave you with that thought. Our training is set up, whether you are vacationing or not, for you to work from anywhere. When I first joined the business, I met with Denise for a couple weeks in Bali. We worked our business from there, literally anywhere, work from Wi-Fi. And then the last few things, I won't be good at this. You have that unlimited training and support. It's not my brand. We talked about that. And then I don't have money for the business kit. So you do purchase your business kit in order to start. If you don't have money for the business kit, my suggestion is to figure it out and get it, because you don't want to miss out all of the money when you quadruple that business kit. When you quadruple the income coming in, what a lot of girls will do, they'll take your Christmas money, actually, since it's that time of the year, but they'll take, old clothes on Poshmark, they'll sell them on Poshmark. Maybe they'll, put them on a credit card, put it as travel points, ask, someone for a personal loan. You have 30 days for you to make that money back, times 4, times 5, whatever you choose to do, and then you're giving it right back to them. So just things to throw on your radar. But if you also think about it as, taking, away Starbucks, that you drink every day, that's $5 a day. That adds up pretty quickly. So how do I get started? If you are interested in this business, if you are loving what you're hearing, it takes about 5 to 10 minutes. You'll talk to your mentor. You'll go over questions after this call. You'll choose your business kit. She will walk you through the different options. And then after you choose your business kit, she'll schedule your first call where you guys go over your first steps in order to be successful in the business. So if you want to take a screenshot, over on the left side of the screen, we have, if I can get past this really quick, we have the business kit options. So she will also send this to you as well, but these are the different options. The only thing I want to go over with this is we have a $199, $349, $599, and $799. Our $199 business kit, I don't recommend because it only comes with one shampoo and one conditioner. That's not always compatible with all hair types. The $349 is the one that I did. The $599 is probably the most popular. $799 if you're a hairstylist or if you just are super extra, whatever. But the $599 I would say is definitely the most popular, and you're getting a lot more bang for your buck. So as the kits get higher, you get the higher discount. So your upline will walk you through that. Again, there's so much training once you join this opportunity. You have so much support, not only from the person bringing you in, but from the whole entire team. There are girls everywhere. We have girls in Hawaii, we have girls in California, we have girls on the East Coast, literally all over the place. So there's always someone awake in some time zone. You literally have 24/7 access to support. And this is the last note I'm going to end on before we jump off this call. But again, thank you so much for jumping on, for listening, staying open-minded. Again, if you are looking for any kind of change, I promise you, this is, as cheesy as it sounds, the opportunity of a lifetime, probably everything you weren't ever even knowing that you wanted or needed. And it really does bring so much incredible value. So remember, if you're nervous, if you're like unsure, if you are, still, kind of skeptical, that is normal. Talk to the person that brought you onto this call. But I'll leave you with the last thought that everyone has fears and doubts before they try something new, but we miss 100% of the chances we don't take. Sometimes taking the smallest step in the right direction ends up being the biggest step of your life. I know for me, it definitely changed my life in more ways than more ways than one, and I couldn't be any more grateful. Thank you, Denise, for bringing me into this opportunity. Thank you, all of you, for jumping on this call. And remember, all we have is now.